Do you believe in true love? It can come to you in many different ways and forms, and it will definitely turn your life upside down. When Solène meets the man of her dreams, she has to fight her fear and public prejudices to earn her right to be happy and loved by a singer from a popular boy band. Solène is a 39-year-old woman going through a tough period in her life. After her divorce, she doesn't even think about a new relationship and spends all her time working in her art gallery and raising her daughter, Izzy. Solène's ex-husband, Daniel, whose love life is prospering, buys Izzy and her friends VIP passes for Coachella, where Izzy can meet her former favorite music band, August Moon. While Izzy is away, Solène plans to go camping and spend time with herself thinking about her life. All her plans are ruined when Daniel can't take the kids to the festival due to his urgent business trip and begs Solène to do it herself. Solène can't say no to Izzy, so she cancels her plans and drives her daughter and her friends to Coachella. Left alone in a huge crowd of people, Solène looks for a public bathroom but accidentally walks into someone else's trailer. The trailer belongs to Hayes, the man from the August Moon band. Of course, he acts like a gentleman and allows her to use his bathroom. Then, he realizes that she feels awkward and offers her a drink. Solène explains that her daughter was a fan of Hayes' band a few years ago, but now she finds August Moon too sweet and childish. Actually, for some reason, Solène can't stop and tells Hayes the whole truth about her life and problems. He seems to be a kind, thoughtful, and extremely hot guy, but Solène prefers to sneak away while he is busy preparing for his performance. Solène agrees to meet Izzy and her friends at a meet and greet with August Moon, and her daughter is shocked to learn that Solène already knows Hayes in person. During their concert, Hayes dedicates a song to Solène, and she feels a deep connection between them. But when the festival is over, it is time to get back to normal life. Solène celebrates her 40th birthday, surrounded by friends and relatives. Men of her age try to flirt with her, but she can't find someone who would really hook her. One day, working at her gallery in Silver Lake, Solène meets Hayes again. He came there to find her. Followed by paparazzi, Hayes tells her that he has an empty flat in London, and he wants Solène to help him buy some art for a better atmosphere. Actually, he wants to buy everything in the gallery, and it shocks Solène. She offers to take him to see more artworks in her friend's workshop, and he happily agrees. There, Solène shows him her favorite painting and tells him about her education. She also asks Hayes about his life, and he reveals that he was an ordinary British boy who passed an audition and was lucky enough to become a part of a music band. When he asks her out, Solène wonders why he is even interested in her. Hayes confesses that he is fascinated by how smart and beautiful Solène is, and that he just wants to know more about her. To avoid big crowds of people, Solène invites him to her place. Unfortunately, she finds her refrigerator broken, and Hayes offers his help. They talk about their families, and Hayes admits that he is not very close with his divorced parents. Solène tells him about her relationship with Daniel that ended after she discovered that he was cheating on her. It turns out that Solène and Hayes both have some trust issues, but the strange connection between them helps them be honest and open with each other. They can't resist the magnetism between them and kiss. Solène thinks that she is too old for Hayes and quickly pulls back, but Hayes keeps kissing her. As their kisses become more passionate, Solène pulls back again and asks Hayes to leave. While she is not looking, Hayes leaves his watch in Solène's house to make sure that they will see each other again. After Izzy comes home, Solène finds Hayes' watch. She drives Izzy to a summer camp and returns home alone. Hayes starts texting Solène. He can't get their kiss out of his mind and wants to see her again. He is going to New York and offers for her to accompany him there. To be honest, Solène can't forget Hayes either, so she accepts his offer. In New York, Solène heads straight to Hayes' hotel. They don't waste time and continue what they started at Solène's place. They passionately kiss and caress each other, and Solène enjoys the process very much. When she is ready for the next step, they move into Hayes' bed. Hayes and Solène undress each other and make love. Later, they just eat junk food, sing karaoke, and cherish every moment spent together. Hayes tells Solène about his biggest fear. What if other people will always see him only as a handsome boy singing for teenage girls? Now, he is going on his tour around Europe and invites Solène to join him. After a short hesitation, she agrees, and they embark on an overwhelming European journey. They keep their relationship on the down low but spend all of Hayes' free time together. Solène feels really happy, although she has to keep Hayes a secret even from Izzy. Country after country and concert after concert, Hayes and Solène's bond becomes only stronger. One night in Paris, Hayes forgets to be careful and kisses Solène in a public place, and someone takes a picture of them. In Ibiza, Solène feels a little awkward to be surrounded by young girlfriends of other boys from the band. His friends joke about Hayes and reveal that before he met Solène, he was a womanizer and has always liked women older than him. Solène starts feeling uncomfortable and confused. She decides to leave and Hayes tries to stop her. She has to admit that she loved the idea of him, but she is not sure if her love is a real thing or just a fantasy that will hurt her one day. Hayes loves her, and she gives him the inspiration he hasn't felt for many years. But he can't make Solène be with him. It has to be her choice only. Solène packs her bags and returns home. There, she sees a gift from Hayes, her favorite painting that she showed him in her friend's workshop. When Daniel hears a rumor about Solène dating a 24-year-old pop star, he judges her, but Solène doesn't care about his opinion. However, when Solène opens up to her best friend, she supports Solène and tells her that she has the right to love whoever she wants. Unfortunately, paparazzi's photos of Hayes and Solène go viral and become an internet sensation. Solène rushes to the summer camp to talk to Izzy. To her surprise, Izzy is not disappointed in her. She is just mad that Solène was hiding it from her, that's all. Izzy also tells her that if she wants to be with Hayes, Izzy will support her no matter what. Solène finds Hayes and tells him that she wants to be with him. He kisses her and they give their love one more chance. This time they don't hide from the public and make their relationship official. However, now their lives become even more difficult. Paparazzi are following them everywhere and keep posting disgusting articles about Solène. Most people judge her and say horrible things about her and Hayes. There are still some people who support them, and Solène tries to handle the situation in the best way she can, which can't be said about Izzy. The girl wasn't prepared for such pressure and popularity. At school, everyone hates and humiliates her, so Izzy feels helpless and miserable. Eventually, she goes out of patience and decides to move to her father's house. When Solène finds out about it, she gets very scared. Izzy is the main person in her life, and Solène doesn't want to ruin her daughter's life. Solène faces a difficult decision between the love of her life and Izzy's comfort, and she makes her choice. When Solène meets Hayes, she wants to return his watch and break up with him. He loves her and doesn't want to let her go, but he has to. Before he walks away, Hayes leaves his watch in Solène's house and makes her promise that they will meet in 5 years when they can be together again. 5 years later, Izzy grows up and starts living separately. Hayes becomes a successful solo singer. One day, he comes back to Solène's gallery, and she is very excited to see him. Maybe they have a chance for a happy future after all?